Te Pāti Māori MPs Debbie Nariwa-Paka, Rawiri Waititi and Tatuka Ferris, etc. Are they all indigenous Chinese, not indigenous Māori? UNRIP, the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, say that Māori are indigenous to New Zealand, but they are 100% wrong. The Moriori, who Māori tried to commit genocide against, were more indigenous to New Zealand than Māori. Just ask the Labour Party's Willie Jackson MP. Māori are much more likely to be indigenous to Taiwan or even China, and only managed to arrive on New Zealand shores by good luck, wind and drifting along with the ocean currents. There's plenty of data to support that scenario on Google. The fact that the UN say Māori are indigenous to New Zealand is an arbitrary, meaningless, woke DEI paperwork decision solely designed as part of the global far left's ideology to transfer wealth from richer nations to poorer nations, aka climate change, and from richer groups to poorer groups, such as other ethnicity, to Māori, and so on. UNRIP has nothing to do with fact, but has everything to do with the left's DEI ideology. If you'd like a better understanding of the real indigenous peoples of New Zealand, then a good start would be to Google and review some of the many historical observations that have been made over the years. You can't blame Māori for trying to jump on the gravy train indigenous bandwagon, but a look at the dumb low IQ Te Pāti Māori MPs in Parliament, how they speak and behave, then clearly they've taken this money-leeching scam too far. It's well overdue to return any funds allocated to Māori for indigenous purposes back to the hard-working Kiwi taxpayer and abolish all indigenous rights for Māori. This gravy train scam needs to be terminated with urgency, especially if New Zealand is to move forward as one country with one people, one vote and one flag. It's highly likely that people arrived in New Zealand at least 1,000 years before Māori floundered ashore by accident. Check out some of the following historical observations and sites to get started. It's not just any one item that matters, it's the fact that there are so many of these observations scattered all around New Zealand. The following is just a brief list. 1. The Kaimoana Wall, a large stone structure in the Kaimoana forest near Lake Taupo. The Kaingaroa rock carvings, Kaingaroa forest southeast of Rotorua. Upright stone formation, Tahanga Hill, Opito Bay, Coromandel Peninsula. The huge boulders, carvings and Bullen Bowls, Bombay Hill, Auckland. The Waipua structure, Waipua Forest, Northland. The silence by rich elite iwi on New Zealand's archaeological past is quite frankly deafening. Thank you for listening. WhangāreiTim.